Hi guys, it's Sarah. I'm back with another video. Today I have the Watercolor Confections palette in the Tropical set. I've been wanting to try these for a really long time. I've only had like really cheap watercolors before, like the like Crayola or the Sakura Koi watercolor palette, and I didn't really like the Sakura Koi watercolor palette that much. It was very like chalky and you can kind of see the separation on the paper when you use it, so I wanted to give these a try. Originally I was looking for the pastel set, but it was nowhere to be found. I've been looking for it everywhere. I can't find it, so I just opted to get the tropical set instead because it has really bright colors and I thought they were fun. So the colors that come in this set are Island, Coconut, Hurricane, Parrot, Hibiscus, Palms, Pitaya, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Reef, Pineapple, Sunset, Ocean, and Tiki. I think these are really cute. My favorite color is that first one, the Island one. I think that's really, really, really pretty. Yeah, definitely when you use watercolor, swatch on the actual paper that you're using because you can kind of see a little bit of a difference. Like with some of the colors, some of them seem more how do I say it, muted than they are on the other paper. So always swatch your colors. I do like this set, but I feel like the pans kind of move around a lot when you try to go for like another color. I don't know if that's like user error, if that's me. Like, I don't know if I put them in correctly 100%. Like, I know I snapped them in, but I don't know if I did something wrong or if they're supposed to have that leeway space so that you can maybe put another pan on each side. I'm not sure. These colors are really nice and vibrant. The greens I think are really, really pretty. I think the greens are my favorite out of the set, if I'm being honest. The two pinkish colors look very similar and the two blues look similar to me. So I would rather have something that is different, but I do see that they have different kind of hue variations, so I'm not too picky about it. But I do think this is the best watercolor set that I've owned so far, just because the other ones were really cheap and chalky, and I'm not very, how do I say it? I'm not very good with watercolor. I'm still learning, so bear with me. My watercolor skills are not the best, but I try. I'm trying to get into it. It seems fun. I'm still trying to figure out how to get really nice washes of things, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying, so that's good. I think it's good to try new things. I think it's exciting. I think it's, something that everyone should try, like trying mediums that you're not comfortable with, and this is the one I am not comfortable with at all. This and pastels I am not very good with, but like I said, it's always good to try. So I've been watching a lot of Studio Ghibli movies lately, and I decided to draw the little Totoros in the forest. It's very simple, but I thought it would be really fun, especially with these colors. You have a lot of greens, so you can use it for grass, and kind of some muted colors for the actual bunnies themselves. So I thought that would be really cute to do. I originally wanted to do the cat bus, but I don't know. I think the cat bus is kind of hard to draw. He's kind of creepy. He's kind of weird. Maybe I'll draw him in the future. I'm not sure. I just don't know if I can pull that off 100% just because he does look kind of strange. Like, I draw like really cutesy things, so like drawing the cat bus is really, I don't know, it's really daunting. I still want to try it maybe, but I'm kind of scared. Like, I don't know how it's gonna come out if I do that. So here I'm trying to create lighter washes before I go in trying to darken things up a bit. Like I said, I'm a watercolor noob, so I'm not very experienced with this, so forgive me if you see me do something that doesn't make sense or that you would do differently. Yeah, see, I put that on way too dark right there. So I do know, like, I remember when I did that gouache review, the Hime gouache palette, I got a lot of comments. Well, there's a couple comments. They were like, oh, you kept dipping your paintbrush in the dirty water. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. So I tried to keep 2 cups of water now anytime I'm using paint. And I have one for, like, you know, the dirty brushes and one for, like, clean water. And I try to keep those as separate as I can so that I don't make that mistake again. I do realize that that's a big issue because then you could mess up your paint and mix colors together that you weren't supposed to mix, or it obviously just has dirty, like, water and dirty paint on it. So yeah, I try my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. I was trying really hard to get, like, a nice wash. I don't know. I have, I don't know. I'm using these cheap brushes I got from Walmart, so I don't know if, like, they're good or not. I feel like all the brushes I have, like, every time I use them, the actual brush itself doesn't retain its shape after I use it. So I don't know if, like, I'm just using extremely cheap brushes or, like, if I'm doing something wrong. Like, are you supposed to, like, I clean them after I use them, but, like, they never retain the shape back. So I don't know, like, is it me? Is it the brush? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. So I don't know. I try my best to keep everything clean. There was about, like, a week where they did sit in the dirty paint water because I did not want to clean it. It's like a lazy artist thing. Like, you use all your stuff and then, like, you just leave it out because you don't want to put it back. Like, I don't know, especially when I use my markers. I use so many markers just on, like, one piece because I do a lot of shading and stuff, and then they're all over my desk, and I was like, yeah, I'll get to that later, and then later's, like, a week later. I don't know. It's a bad habit. It's a really bad habit. Like, I need to stop doing that. Like, and it makes me, like, not want to draw too, because then, you know, there's stuff all over my desk, and I was like, well, where am I gonna draw? Like, I have nowhere to draw. It's, like, covered in stuff. I don't know. I know I'm not the only one that does that. I see a lot of artists that do that, so it's not just me. I don't know. It's just really hard, like, keeping it pristine, I guess, you know, because you have, I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of stuff, so anytime I bust out one thing, it's, like, taking up the whole table. I don't know. I think in the future I want, like, 2 separate tables. Like, right now I have my desk and it has my computer, my iPad, my marker stands, the water jars that I use, the paintbrushes, like, everything's, like, in one confined space. I think in the future I want, like, one really long table just for doing art on and just keeping my essentials there. And I think I want, like, a separate, probably use this smaller table for, like, all my electronics and stuff, because my computer and iPad take up space on there, and then, like, I only have, like, a tiny little, like, spot to draw on. So I think in the future I'm gonna invest and have separate tables for separate things. Like, have one little table for all my electronics, my computer, my tablet, and then, like, have, like, just a really long table with my essentials with the cart next to it just for drawing. I think that'd be really nice, and then that way there's not so much stuff in the way, you know what I mean? So that's what I would want. Yeah, so I watched Totoro with my fiance. He really liked it. I'm trying to get him into, like, anime and stuff, so we've been watching all these Studio Ghibli movies, and we've also been watching Naruto, so he likes all of those, and he's really excited to watch more. He said Totoro's his favorite so far. We've watched Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, Spirited Away. I feel like there's another one, but I can't remember. But he said so far Totoro's his favorite. So, yeah, that was just, I don't know, this was kind of, like, for him, I guess. Like, I was thinking of him when I did this. I was originally, like I told you earlier, going to do the cat bus because he He doesn't like the cat bus. Like, I was gonna draw the cat bus in spite of him, but then like I said, I realized the cat bus is really weird, and I don't know if I could even like pull that off. So I decided to go with the little Totoro bunnies. And I originally wasn't going to do like a full background. It just kind of happened. I was like, oh, I'll draw the bunnies, and whatever the background is, I'll just, I'll do that later. And I ended up like doing a full background, and I never really do that, but I think for this it was fine, and I think it worked, so I'm happy with it. I think it looks pretty cute, even though I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best at watercolor. The path definitely looks very, how do I say it, blotchy. Like, that was kind of my fault because I couldn't get like a good even wash on it, but I don't know. Either way, it looks okay. I think it looks cute. I think the bunnies are cute. That's all that matters. I am using a Moleskine watercolor album sketchbook. I really, really like these for paint. I use it for like acrylic and gouache and watercolor, and it holds up. Like, the paper warps like a little bit, but I don't think you're gonna find a paper that isn't going to warp, especially like in a sketchbook form. And it's fine because the cover of it is a hardcover, so once it's all dry and you close the book and you put the elastic on it, like, it flattens itself, you know what I mean? Like, if there's any like warping at all, it just gets flattened anyway between the pages. So I mean, it's totally fine with me. So I really like this one. I think it was cute. I added some white gel pen. I was going to use like white acrylic paint, but I wanted a little more control with it, so I just went with the Uniball Signal white gel pen. That one has a lot more ink than the Sakura Jelly Roll pen, so if you ever need a good white gel pen, definitely use the Uniball Signal. So that was it. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what supplies you would like for me to try next, and also let me know your favorite Studio Ghibli film down below. Mine is Spirited Away, just because I remember seeing that one when I was little. That was the first one I ever saw. I love Haku and Chihiro, and I really love the story and the magic and all the spirits in it. I think it's like really, really, really interesting, and that movie makes me cry every time I see it. But yeah, let me know your favorite Studio Ghibli film down below, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.